right behind you.
Is there something you need?
It was anger that brought each of us here, but it is love that keeps us fighting. My hatred for the Empire is exceeded only by my hatred for their witch-elf puppet masters. Get over to 𝕬𝖗𝖃. Rumor has it the Jarl's steward, 𝕬𝖃, is a faithful Talos worshipper, if not a true son of Skyrim. He still supports the Empire after all. But if confronted with proof of his belief, you might be able to persuade him to aid our cause. Indirectly, of course. Wouldn't want to sully his reputation, would we? You'll need to be careful with this one. The Jarl's men won't look kindly on you rummaging through the steward's quarters. I can always count on you, can't I? countless dead haunt countless nights. When Skyrim becomes whole again, perhaps so will I.
Next Imperial I see is dead.
Legion soldiers gleam like fresh fallen snow and clank like a kitchen. They head this way, we'll know it. I long to be out there, with my brothers, waging war against the Empire.
I hope we... Oh.
Damn Stormcloak rebel.
I'm proud.
I have nothing to say to you. Now move along, or I'll order my guard to attack. I have nothing to say to you. Now move along, or I'll order my guard to attack. Open it!
First time in Markarth, traveler. Take my advice. If you see anything, don't get involved. The city guard will take care of it. See? There you go, getting involved. Don't ask too many questions in Markarth. Safer for everyone that way. Head on in. Keep your nose clean and you won't have any problems with us.
I need someone that cares about me more than they care about themselves.
You need a reliable horse in the Reach. You treat a horse well. Got one all saddled and ready to go. Sounds fair. She's yours. Like I said, she's all saddled. May the crag sail to...
I'm right. This pendant would look
Reach
lovely on my
belongs to the
sister.
Forsworn.
Is someone there?
I should have come for the people of the Reach.
I die for my people.
Forsworn are here in the city.
Everyone stay back. The Markarth city guard have this all under control. There are no Forsworn here.
He was after Margaret? Why?
Got
Gods.
your back.
A woman attacked right on the streets. Are you all right? Did you see what happened? A Forsworn? Strange. Well, I hope the Eight give you more peace in the future for what it's worth. Oh, I think you dropped this. Some kind of note. Looks important. My note? No, that's yours. Must have fallen out of your pocket. No. I was just getting some fresh air. Had one too many pints of mead at the Silver Blood Inn.
I've got your back.
I'd be a lot warmer and a lot happier with a belly full of mead.
What are you hiding, priest?
I'm not hiding anything. It's closed for a reason.
Typical Imperial lies. First, you take away Talos. Now you're keeping us from seeing our honored dead? You and the Jarl will answer for any desecration of my ancestors' bodies.
That's enough, 𝕬𝖗. We're done.
Your skin's as pale as the snow. You there, you another Imperial puppet? Answer me! Finally, someone with decent sense. The Empire is destroying everything Skyrim stands for. Honor, pride, Mighty Talos. Jarl Igmund can't ignore us for much longer. Not if the Silverblood family has a say.
You're trespassing here. You better clear out.
That's a true Nord hero. A legend. So great that the divines themselves lifted his soul into the heavens and made him a god. He founded the Empire, and now they've turned their back on him to appease the elves. Elves. Do the elves rule Skyrim, or do the Nords? They started the Great War, nearly destroyed the Imperial City. Then the Emperor took the coward's way out, and surrendered. Now, the elves dictate everything we do, and they don't want us acknowledging a mere human like Talos as the god he is. We own Sidna Mine, best prison in Skyrim, and source of half the wealth in this city. We keep the Reach safe. We flood Markarth with wealth. But does the Jarl listen to us when we want to say? No. He's busy forgetting that Ulfric Stormcloak saved this city from the Forsworn. Ulfric's a hero, not a damn criminal. He used the Thum, shouted those Forsworn from the walls. Then he led a band of Nord warriors in to take the city. Just like Talos himself at the Battle of Old Hroldan, reclaiming the Reach from those heathen natives. Stay out of trouble in my city.
You're trespassing here. You better... You're trespassing. You're trespassing here.
Yes, my thing?
You're trespassing here. You better clear out.
You're here to see the Jarl. No sudden moves. Understand?
You! Who are you to approach the Jarl of Markarth? Very well. You may approach the mournful throne, but watch your words. Keep your eyes open for Forsworn when you're on the roads.
I'm Igmund's uncle, as well as his steward. The Jarl has put out a bounty on Forsworn. Here, take a look at this decree for details. Not here. Come with me. Stay close, and the guards will leave you alone.
Best time for Talus amulets you have.
I advise Igmund the same way I advised his father. Caution, caution, caution. I have letters sitting underneath the keep. I suppose you're here to extort something from me. Is that it? Well, what is it you want? So, you're one of Ulfric's spies. I can't deny the man is right about a few things, but I've seen firsthand what Ulfric is capable of, given the chance. Suffice it to say, he is no friend to Markarth, and no friend of mine. My first and only loyalties are to my nephew, and to this city. The Thalmor would need to make an example of me. I'd be thrown into prison, but our family's honor would be stained for generations. I'm the Jarl's uncle. He, his father, and I swore oaths to the Empire to abandon Talos as conditions of our return to the city. What if I told you about a large shipment of silver and weapons? Enough to make a significant difference in the war. Oh no, I won't tell you anything more until we have an agreement. They're taking it by wagon to Solitude. If you hurry, you'll catch them before they get far. It'll be a fairly slow-moving caravan. The shipment's quite heavy and guarded by many men. Now let's pretend we never had this discussion. I have letters to read.
Can I...
Staying safe.
As his housecarl, Igmund's security is my chief concern.
You speak to Igmund, son of 𝕬𝖗𝖊𝖓𝖆, Jarl of Markarth. Are you a sellsword? I don't like your kind. No honor, no loyalty, unreliable. But I can't turn away a potential ally in these times. Let's see if you're better than a common mercenary. My scouts have tracked down one of the Forsworn leaders, hiding out in their blood-soaked camps. Deal with them. We will see. I don't know you, and I don't sell what precious property we have to outsiders. But if you're willing to work, and you prove to be reliable, I might deem you worthy to live here. My steward will handle things from there. Yes, I know. We have some advantages if they come here. The city is built into the mountainside, so it's hard to reach into, even from the skies. And everything is made of stone, even the beds. We'll have no trouble from Dragon's Fire here. My guards told me. Poor Margaret. And witnesses report that the attacker was shouting some nonsense about being a Forsworn. I want to make things clear. Markarth has its troubles, but there are no Forsworn in this city. They are only a threat in the hills and along the roads where they live. Everywhere else, we are in control. It all started here, this rebellion. When the Empire lost the Reach during the Great War, we became desperate. We promised a group of 𝕬𝖗𝖊𝖓𝖆𝖑 free worship in exchange for their help retaking the hold. Then the elves found out about it. We were forced to arrest all of them. 𝕬𝖓𝖓 𝖑, their leader, used the whole thing as proof that the Empire had abandoned Skyrim. The rebels called it the 𝕬𝖗𝖃 incident. It was the founding day for the Stormcloaks, and where this war really started. The White Gold Concordant, our treaty with the elves after the Great War, forbids free worship of Talos. But that's what we promised 𝕬𝖓𝖃 and his men. It seems foolish looking back, but at the time we were hoping the elves wouldn't find out. So when they did find out, it was either we arrest 𝕬𝖓𝖃 and the militia, or enter into yet another war with the Aldmeri Dominion. The choice was clear, and now 𝕬𝖓𝖃 threatens the thinly veiled peace we sacrificed so much for. When the Aldmeri Dominion invaded the Imperial City, the Legion all but turned a blind eye to the other provinces. Many of the disgruntled natives of the Reach used the opportunity to depose the Empire and founded what they called an independent kingdom. It was little more than a chaotic uprising, but the Reach was removed from Imperial authority for 2 years before we reclaimed it. But the leaders of the uprising refused our offers of peace. They fled into the hills and became the Forsworn. I want no mercy for those Forsworn. Understand?
You don't know anything about this house?
No.
Anyone seen entering or leaving? Any strange lights or unusual noises?
It's abandoned, and it's always been abandoned.
Excuse me, but do you know anything about this house? Seen anyone enter or leave? Seems no one in this city has. I'm with the Vigil of Stendarr. We believe this house might have been used for 𝕬𝖗𝖃 worship, evil rites and so forth. I was actually just about to head on inside. Be good to have someone watch my back. Follow me, and keep your eyes open. 𝕬𝖃 are powerful creatures and tricksters. Never know what you'll find.
What can I do?
By the 9, I hate the waiting. Goddamn waiting.
It was anger that brought each of us here, but it is love that keeps us fighting. Good job. I knew you'd come back with something for me. It just so happens I've got some scouts along the road. Meet up with them, and together see if you can't overpower the caravan.
This must be that beautiful Skyrim weather I've always heard about.
Bonebreaker.
On your mind.
Hey there. I was wondering if I'd run into you out here. The Reach is a beautiful but dangerous place, eh? One false step and you'll fall to your death. That is, if those Forsworn don't get you first. Have you seen those Briarheart men? That's some evil magic right there. What brings you? You have the look of purpose in your eyes. Really? It just so happens we've been tracking a wagon for about a day now. So that's what's in there. Coins and weapons. How do you know that? That was crafty. I'm sure having a steward in the pocket will come in handy. Lucky for us that the wagon recently had a little accident. They're stranded now, just up the road. We're outnumbered. But I have a plan. You got here just in time. First, we're going to take out their sentry. Then we'll situate ourselves overlooking the camp. Next, you'll infiltrate their position and get their attention, while we hit them with a barrage of arrows. With a bit of luck, we'll catch them completely off guard and even the odds a little. Good. There's a sentry patrolling the hill. We'll go in quiet and drop him with a combined arrow barrage. Oh, fire on my word.
Imperial business. Be on your way. You dare dishonor the Legion. Not the best you can do.
Victor, only a fool lets himself get so. knows what. Skyrim is going nowhere fast.
Have you always been that ugly? 𝕬𝖗𝖘𝖊𝖓𝖆𝖑.
What can I do for you, friend? I've got your back.
I'll fight the entire Legion myself.
This land feels twisted. I'm surprised my father didn't want to live out here.
Well done. I'll send men with a wagon to collect our prize. We'll put the weapons to use here, and I'll send the coin back to Vindhelm. You're going to Fort Sungard. Meet the brothers preparing for the attack. Then join them in wiping out the Imperials. Once you prevail, we will garrison the fort. What do you say? Can you do this? Good. You've got real fire in you. I like that. Talos guide you.
Rocks and valley. This is the kind of place where hermits and fanatics dwell.
Is it absolutely necessary for you to bother me right now?
It's a fine day with you around.
Not as dumb as you look. Aye, with a certainty. It was Talos that helped us win back the city. I'm as sure of that as the sun rising in the morning. Might even build a new temple and put 𝕬𝖗𝖘𝖊𝖓𝖆𝖑 in charge of it. I bet he'd like that. hope to see you again soon.
Good to see you. Hello again.
Good to see you again, friend. Splendid. There's a house available right now. Very well. Just let me know when you have the necessary funds. Farewell, sir.
Oh, hello.
I'm right behind you. Yes, 𝕬𝖗𝖘𝖊𝖓𝖆𝖑? Let's get going. Hello, friend. Trinkets, odds and ends, that sort of thing. Take care of yourself. What a curious city.
finest Some may call this junk. Me, I call them treasures. Good hunting.
Please, let's speak privately.
Can I help you?
Welcome to 𝕬𝖗𝖊𝖓𝖆𝖑's General Goods. Welcome indeed.
What's on your mind?
Imperials, Stormcloaks, I don't care who's in charge around here. I just want to make money. Everything's for sale, my friend. Everything. If I had a sister, some may call this junk. Me, I call them treasures. Some may call this junk. Me, I call them treasures. do come.
Can I help you?
Good to see you again, friend. The house I mentioned earlier is still available if you want to buy it. Wonderful. Here's the key to your new home. I'll be glad to help. And of course, now, what would you like to purchase? Very well. Is there anything else you'd like to purchase?
And deserve our praise.
I work with my mother to sell fruits and vegetables. It's fun mostly. Hard work. You're the... Mister, could you spare... Really? Do you have a... Oh, wow. Are you... Yay! Thanks, Mr. Papa. I promise I'll be the best daughter ever.
It's so bright out here. I don't know how you stand it.
I can't wait.